out of the AL Central. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
Come on, tell me who's next. You don't really want it with us.
Just about to get underway, and on the hill in this one, Ky Bush. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Got him swinging.
So there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. It's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's what he definitely should have laid off of.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Out to center. Rosario on the move. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, bases empty. Here's the veteran first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Headed towards the corner. It falls in, and that's a knock. And that keeps the inning alive. Anthony Santander at the plate. And that's fouled off. Santander went deep in his most recent game. Ripped, but it curls foul. On the ground, right side, and foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
In the air, center field. Rosario settles underneath it, brings it in, and that is that. 1 left for Minnesota. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. You're watching White Sox baseball. Back here on the south side, and towing the slab, Pablo Lopez. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
Ball to strike. And misses inside. And there's a ball.
Okay.
Swinging at ball 4. That was off the outside edge. And up next for Chicago, Akil Baddoo. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Late on that fastball.
0-2.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Cowser going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. And probably their most productive player so far this year, Stephen Kwan.
Tops on the team in batting average, Boog. A guy who's showing off some excellent bat-to-ball ability when he digs in at the plate. You know, that's useful if your team needs to get an inning going, get a leadoff man on. But it's also incredible to have a guy like that in the lineup because he's a run producer who can drive in runs if you've got guys on base already. So he's a huge piece in this lineup.
That one's in there. 0-2.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Two balls, two strikes.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one hops against the fence. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
He was all over that one. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
And now it's Brandon Lowe. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Boy, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Smoked on the ground, a second. Fires over to Guerrero. Lowe out on the... Here on the south side, and now Royce Lewis. Bush with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. Bush back to work. Rip to third. Rojas throws on to first. One up, one down. And next for Minnesota, Pedro Pages.
Sixth, catcher Pedro Pages.
In the air, right side. And that is a foul ball. Pages matched a homer in his last game. Popped foul out of play off to the right. No score here in the second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first. And the batter now, Luke Keeschel. First pitch just misses. Keeschel launched a homer in his most recent game. Late on that fastball. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Adele off of first with 2 away. Laser could be trouble. Coming home. He will score. And the lead runner puts on the brakes at second.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it's off the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate. And they take a 2-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra.
There's a swing and a drive. And no one can get there. The run comes in from second, and they're up by 3.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video, because
this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. The run comes in to score from second, and they lead by 4.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up. Went the other way for the knock.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
This one lifted in the air, left field, and that is that. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Twins 4 and the White Sox nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second, and here is Kyle Teel. To the right side, Keishel tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. So now it's the White Sox DH, Ryan Ramos. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet.
You know, his home run numbers in his last 10 games have been really good. He's been a difference maker in their lineup.
Right through there for a strike. That's down and in. That to right. And makes the grab. 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Now here is Josh Rojas. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And next to hit for the Sox, Brooks Baldwin.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Rojas leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is fouled back. Swings through it for the K. Fires over to Guerrero. And back at right field. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's a big power threat. Anthony Santander.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so
1-2.
that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Gallo takes it to the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Royce Lewis. Grounded out his first time. Now a screamer into the outfield. Drops into the glove. 2 down. Pedro Pages getting ready to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And there's a strike. 2 out, space is empty. That's a strike, and the count is 0-2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Outside low, and it's 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put away pitch right here 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Called strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half. So they make short work of him there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Twins 4 and the White Sox nothing. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. And Pablo Lopez will deliver. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And a good start to the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Next offering misses. Going to count 1-2. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. That K is his third of the game.
Up next for the White Sox.
So up next,
Right
Akil
fielder,
Baddoo.
Akil
Flied to right his
Baddoo.
first time. Ouch.
Fastball high and tight right there. A scary combo. I'll tell you what, everyone in the stadium looked like they felt like they needed to jump out of the way. I know I moved.
2 on with 1 out. Stephen Kwan steps to the plate for the White Sox. And first offering is fouled off. Gallo on second. Baddoo at first. 1 gone. Lifted in the air out to left. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Brandon Lau now at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Fought off foul. Two outs. Backed up the middle and a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. It's 4-1. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Kyle Teel. Grounded out his first time up. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Way back there. Going. Gone. He crushes that one to center field. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 4-4. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And now Brian Ramos. And first offering is fouled off. Four runs already in the frame here in the last half of the third. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there. Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. You don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
2-2.
Got it. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. All even now at 4 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Start of the 4th. Here's Joe Adell.
Center fielder Joe
Adell. It is 9. We go to the top of the 7th, and now for the Twins, Anthony Santander. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, these Twins, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul ball, still 0-2. And ball 1. That one lifted to left. Kwan sprinting after it. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. So up next for Minnesota, Pedro Pages. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Gets the slider in there for a strike. 0-1. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swing and a burr out to short. Slings to first in time. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the center fielder, Joe Adell. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first. Out number 3. The runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time. Back here on the south side. And now, Richie Rosario. Castellano back to work. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Kevin Almanza getting loose out there. Herron getting loose as well. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
That's ball off 2. The mark. And that's ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike. That's the ball. 3-1.
That one out to right. Cowser moving under it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. So digging in, Akil Baddoo.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That one is absolutely belted. This one could be trouble. And that's going to roll to the wall. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing. A chance now to take the lead. And at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Stephen Kwan steps to the plate for the White Sox. Down the line, and it's foul. Go-ahead run at second. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Throw to first in time. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Brandon Lowe. Line drive, base hit. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single, and they take the lead in the 7th. Here comes the skipper out of the... On the mound now for the Twins, Luis Patino.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now here is Kyle Teel. That's in there. And that is strike 1. Patino, 29 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Breaking ball misses down and away. Lowe off of first with 2 away. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He's got it, and that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 7-6 ball game. This is White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. High fly ball, right field. Baddoo sizes this one up, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Then there's one down. Cowser in the box now, takes strike one.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
That misses the zone. 1-2 the count. Ripped on the ground a second. Throws to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Holding on to a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Out there to center, and it drops in.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it.
Hard hit down the line and left. And it jumps the wall in foul territory for an automatic double. And a big spot here for Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
That's a bittersweet moment right there. This game could easily be tied up right now, but they'll need to stay focused on the positives. And they have 2 runners in scoring position with a chance to take the lead late.
Whips it to Gallo, and Guerrero is set down. 3rd out, so they strand a pair. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. White Sox 7 and the Twins 6. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the White Sox DH, Ryan Ramos. And that one is inside ball 1. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And that one in the air center field. Adele going after it. And he makes the catch. And there's one down. Here's Josh Rojas. 1 for 3.
3rd baseman, Josh Rojas.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one above the zone.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the
2 outs, base is empty. Brooks Baldwin steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Baldwin.
Foul ball there. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Right side, Keishel. And that is that. Here on the south side. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Alex Vesia.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
He was late there. Strike 1.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Hard ground ball, base knock.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. He muscles that one out of here, and they jump in front in the ninth. It's 8-7. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time.
Here's the catcher, Pedro Pages. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts, and he's grounded out. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
So a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And down on strikes he goes, and he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's carrying, and it's into the bullpen for a homer. Second home run of the inning for him, and they add to the lead. It's 9-7.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you gotta love the effort in left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
That's a ball.
There's a swing and a miss.
1-1.
On the ground to short, Baldwin. Fires to first in time.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Right fielder, Colton Cowser.
That one hit to right. He makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. But 2 rounds.
Now pitching for Minnesota.
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Ryan Burr.
Throw walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
And he grounds one to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. Barely got him for the out. Close play. He's 2 outs away. Rosario digs in now. 0 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts and a pair of flyouts. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
No ball.
The
1 strike.
White Sox trailing by 2 here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boot, get back on track. His team needs him.
Baddoo now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Gets him to chase after that one.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
This could end it. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that'll wrap it up. The Twins take game 1 of the series on the road.
Well, all game, this team had to battle with that 10th man, those fans making a lot of noise, but they took the lead in the 9th inning, quieted things down, and were able to get those final 3 outs in the bottom half as well. Just a very well executed ball game.
And 9-7 is the final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Say